All right. Well, I'm here in my garage. I used to have a commercial shop, but now I am working out of my garage. And what I the garage is a mess, but I put a couple jobs through here. I just struggled with it. I haven't even got the shop fixtures made. But what I'm going to be doing next is I'm going to be because I don't even have anything set up for the radial arm saw, but I'm going to be setting up a station for my radial arm saw. I know the radial arm saw gets a pretty bad rap sometimes, has a bad reputation. But I've been doing this for, a little more than 30 years. I've been a cabinet maker for a little more than 30 years. And I have the radial arm in this small garage right now. I have my radial arm saw. I have my 126-inch sliding table saw, Grizzly sliding table saw. I have a 5 horsepower Powermatic cabinet saw. I have my chop saw. Not to mention, there's numerous saws. But there are some people say, oh, well, the table saw is the best, or, this is the best, that's the best. But every saw has its application. I mean, that's like saying the table saw is the best and not having a sliding miter saw or a miter saw. You could get away with having just your table saw and a crosscut sled, but it would be less efficient, less productive than if you had all the saws that you needed. So I use all the saws at different times. I mostly use a sliding table saw, to be honest with you, but I use my cabinet saw a lot for ripping hardwoods. I have a power feeder on it, and I use it for of course, all of my dado work, everything else like that. I shouldn't say all of my dado work. I use a radial arm saw quite a bit for dado work. It's just a champ when it comes to doing dados, especially like angled bevels and bevel dados and stuff like that. But anyways, we need to get that saw set up, and I'm going to show you how I do it, and going to show you a simple solution I think that I have here for the tight space, and going to make a extendable table for the radial arm saw. All right, so we're going to get to it here. This is the radial arm saw in the setup it has right now. I just have it on top of this small, inexpensive Husky toolbox I just recently bought because I had to get it on top of something. Once I build the stand here, rather the tabletop, I'm going to make a custom base for it on a custom cabinet because it's going to be way too high to work with. I like my radial arm saw about 42 inches to the deck. Quick look, what's to the right there is my Bloom mini press, line boring, and hinge machine. And then I have my Powermatic edge sander there. Might as well take a quick tour of this messy space here. I have another toolbox with some of my hand tools, which has not been organized yet. Oh, I skipped the drill press. I've got the drill press on top of its own cabinet there. I have some clamps and a small clamp rack. I have the radial arm saw. The sliding double bevel miter saw set up on a very, very poor setup here. Something I just threw together with a scrap of MDF plywood. We're going to be making a new table for that. And we are going to have a pretty good solution here to save some space. It's going to, you're going to like it. So stick around for that one when that one comes up. I have that portable router table right there set up on this rolling stand. And then I have the production pocket cutter. I have a little video out on that one already. So take a look at that. That's a pretty good one. That's a great pocket cutter. Here I have the Grizzly 10-inch, 126-inch sliding table saw here. What's hanging here is is my heavy bag. It actually goes up into the ceiling there a little bit. It's a very long bag, and the clearance below the bottom of the bag here is over 6 feet. So I'm just a little over 6 feet tall. And then what I have over here is I have my Powermatic 5 horsepower cabinet saw with the rails clipped off. Is like I said earlier, I use all my saws for different procedures. Right now I have it actually set up for dados, and I've just got a ton of things I have to do here. So this is just a catch-all shelf right here. I need to. I have all of my mechanical tools right there, mechanics type tools, you know, wrenches, whatnot, right there. I don't know if you can see in the corner there. I need to make a plywood rack for storage, and it's going to be a vertical rack, and then I'm going to have some horizontal storage above it, and I'm going to have panels that go around with clamp racks. I have a ton of clamps which I don't have in the shop right in the garage here. They're all in my storage from when I closed my shop. Excuse me. I've got some hardwood storage right there. And what I have here, what this trolley here does is it rolls across. I have it hooked up so that I can chain up my outrigger table for my sliding table saw. And when this place is cleaned up, I drop down MMA mats, and my kids and myself, we do a little bit of jiu-jitsu training and some martial arts training here. So this garage, like a lot of you, has to do double and triple duty. So it's my workshop now. Now that I am working out of the house, it's my kids' MMA training area, and it is also a place where we park the car or the boat when we're trying to work on the boat. So yeah, you'll see how this place is going to shape up and where it's going to go from here. All right, thanks.